Welcome. I'm your host, Jesse Sawyer, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Sneaker Flex instructor. Find out more about me, visit my website, www.jessesawyer.com, and learn how to utilize science to master your fitness. Today, utilize how to use lightweight dumbbells to master your fitness by doing a SilverSneakers Boom muscle exercise class with me. Now, this is virtual, so pay attention to your form, pay attention to your mechanics. You can do this in the seated position, standing position, combination of both. Make sure you have your hydration. Make sure you get physician's clearance as well. And the rate of perceived exertion is a 1 through 10. We're going to be using lightweight dumbbells. We're going to be doing muscular condition blocks. That's putting combinations of exercises together with those dumbbells. And then we're going to be doing action intervals, athletic movements to work on mobility. And then, of course, you can't have mobility without some stabilization. So you have to have both of those. In order to be mobile, you have to be able to stabilize. Now, let's grab those lightweight dumbbells and let's get moving. I'm going to put them out here just like this. They're going to be in that supinated position, or some people will say supine, and I'm going to curl them up just like that. Dual curls, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome job. Now, the next exercise is I'm going to have a little squat to this. So my toes over knees, knees over hips, hips over shoulders, and I'm going to hinge. So I want to push back. Now, there's 2 ways to do flexion. You can do a squat or you can do an RDL to get flexion as you get closer to those legs. Hopefully, you have some internal and external rotation. If you don't and you can't, then flexion is going to be really difficult for you. So I'm just going to squat down just like this, nice and tall. 2, going to hold my breath. 3, take a big deep breath here, hold it. Excellent. Now what I'm going to do, curl them up, hold them in this position. I'm going to add a press to that squat. There you go. See what I'm doing here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Awesome work. Get your breath. I know I'm out of breath. Get that hydration if you need it. Could be your morning coffee, could be your tea, could be your afternoon Red Bull. Get you spiked. Could be a protein shake. Whatever you want. Now we're going into that action interval, okay? So what I said earlier is we want to work on some mobility. We want to work on our stability as well. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my left leg and I'm going to be putting forward. I'm going to take my right leg, I'm going to put it back. So I'm staggered. Now I'm going to lift my toe on that right foot. See how the toe is lifted, right? I am on those toes. I am now going to hinge like that. And I'm going to just be in this position. Got it? Hands down. I'm going to just come up, and I'm going to hinge. Keeping that toe up all the time, I'm going to just push back. I should feel the opposite leg, so I should feel that left side. I should feel my hamstring. And we're just going to pop out a bunch of these just like this. This is called a B stance, RDL. There we go. And we're working on mobility, and we're working on stability at the same time. And it's our action interval. Good. And it's our action interval because we're working on those balance positions. Same thing on this side. Right foot forward, left leg back. Stand nice and tall. And now I'm going to just push back. Nice good hinge. Slight bend in that right leg and then back up and down. Just like this. There you go. And you should feel that right side now as you're going up and down. Stability, mobility. You got to have both. Good job. Because what we're trying to really do is get you to a single leg exercise, which we're going to go to after this, right? That's coming up. It's coming. It's coming. Grab those weights. Get that hydration. That was your action interval, right? Those action intervals today are going to be a little difficult for some of you at home, so you might have to grab onto that wall, You might have to grab onto that banister. You might have to grab onto a friend or a family member or a significant other to get you through this routine. Arms down now in that pronated position. Here we go. Reverse curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop them down. Good. Creating a V here. Up. Long arms. 2, 3. And now for these long arms, what I'm going to do is I'm going to internally rotate just a little bit, put those thumbs down. I'm going to lift my pinkies. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, nothing that anything was wrong with this way, but you're going to get more out of that medial delt by doing it that way. All right, so here we go. We're going to reverse. Creating a V. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. And that's 8. Awesome job. Get rid of those. Let's go to that next action interval where I said we're going to be making it a little more difficult. Okay? So now, left leg goes forward, right leg goes back. And same movements, right? Same movement patterns. However, this time what I want you to do is I want you to lift up and reach down. Tap. So now if you need to hold on to something, right? I'll use this for an example. Right? And the goal is really to get a little more depth because we want to be able to lift up and squeeze. So ultimately, when you're doing a single leg RDL like this, you're going to feel the stretch on that left leg, the leg that is completely planted. And this right leg, when you take it up, I want you to take it up and reach, and I want you to try to squeeze your glute right here. I want you to try to kick back and lift it up as high as you can. So we're going to go down, and then as you come up, I want you to lift up, squeeze. You're going to feel the activation of that, not only on that right side, but you're also going to feel your left leg and that hamstring. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. And then I'm going to switch sides. I'll use the banister this time as my hold on position. So now I'm going to just bend down, hold, lift up. Good. If you need a banister or something out in front of you. Use that floor. Again, I'm a little weaker on this side. But these are one of the exercises you want to be able to do. As you age, you want to be able to balance. And you also want this mobility. And that'll be enough for me because it's probably enough for you as well. Whew. Make sure you hydrate. Lincoln's there just relaxing. I could use some hydration. Grab those lightweight dumbbells. We're going to our last muscular addition block. And here we go. We're going to hammer curl, working the brachioradialis. Last time we worked the brachialis with that reverse. Let's get 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Now in this position, we're going to go into the anterior delt, but we're just going to take it across the body. Alternating. Excellent. And we got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. and get rid of those lightweight dumbbells. So there you go. You got hammer curls, and then you got anterior delt. Some would say even some pectoralis minor. Well, I'm saying you're not going to get any pectoralis minor with that exercise. It's going to be more of the anterior delt, maybe some clavicular head because of the way you're coming up through it. But typically, it's going to be more anterior delt. No pectoralis, limited clavicular head due to the form and function of that exercise. Clavicular head is going to be more through here and up. And that's part of your chest. Let's go to our last one, right? So how hard do I want to make this exercise for our balance exercise, right? So on this one, let's see. I'll turn to my right side. So standing here, turn to my right. I'm going to hold on to this banister, and I'm going to go into that B stance again. Right foot's forward, left foot's back, right? I'm going to hinge, and then I'm going to lift this leg up. And now I'm going to hinge. Just like this. And I'm holding on. See how I hold on to that banister? Hinge back. Keep that leg up. You could use resistance bands as well for this, where you have the resistance band up against or wrapped around both knees. And you're going to definitely feel this more on that right side. Single leg. Excellent. You could always tap back, tap it, right, hinge, and then tap. Feeling that leg. Other side. Now, I got this plant in the way, so it's going to be much more difficult for me to do it, so I'm going to do it off this wall. B stance, left leg forward, right back, hinge, lift up, hinge. I'm hinging here, pushing back, trying to keep this leg equal, and hinge. It's going to go back and float just a little bit, but now we're holding on. So we can hold on to a wall, or rollator, or a chair. Again, it's to get depth and work on that balance. As you can see, I fall as well, which is okay as we really reach. And that's your exercise routine for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. It's tough for me as well.